Hi, welcome back to the Love Luxury YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell for notifications, which will alert you every time we put up a new one of these informative videos. Today we're going to be talking about the Mini Kelly II in the cellular version, and it really is a special bag. So this is the second from smallest bag that Hermes make. The smallest is one size down at 15 centimeters, and this is the 20 centimeters. So from corner to corner, this bag is 20 centimeters. As you can see, it's absolutely stunning. So you can see it there. This color is called Chai, and this has been released and is a completely new color for the 2022 collections. And as you can see, the reason it's called Chai is because it looks like a milky cup of tea, and Chai translates to tea. So I'm sure a lot of people know that the original tea leaves that came over from India were called Chai. So that's where this bag gets its name from. This colour is very sought after. People are going absolutely crazy for Chai. You can understand why. The reason is because it is a neutral colour. It literally will go with multiple outfits, but also it's not too dark and it's not too light. So it's a very neutral shade to be wearing, which I just think is understandably why people are going a little bit crazy for this colour at the moment. You know, if you look on your feeds, you will see someone talking about the new colour called Chai, and here we have it. And it's very exciting for us actually here at Love Luxury to get these new shades in and for us to see them ourselves also. The current boutique prices for these bags is between £6,000 and £7,000, and that depends on the hardware and the leather that you're purchasing your bag in. Now let's talk about the strap, shall we, and the handle. So the Kelly handle is very small and petite, as we know. It's just big enough to get your hand through, but it's definitely a bag that you want to carry if you're not using the strap on it. So here is the strap. And I'm not going to put this on the bag because it's still got its stickers on, but I'm just going to show you about where the bag would sit on me if I was wearing it. So imagine that that's strapped in, clipped into your bag. It would sit just under that area, or if we pull it round, it's literally on my hip. So the strap on this doesn't sit up too high, it sits around the waist, and I'd say for my height, I'm 5'2" 3/4, nearly 5'3", and I've got quite a long body. So I'd say I've probably got an average body height for someone who's about 5'5", 5'6". You can see it would sit in a good position there for me. The strap is quite thin. It's not too thick, as you can see there. And I'll just show you the ends. It has two tiny little clips, and they attach to these secondary loops that are designed specifically for the strap, just here and here. So a little bit more about this bag is that it's a Epsom leather. Now, Epsom happens to be one of the lightest leathers that Hermes produce, and it is very durable. So it probably is one of the most durable leathers that Hermes produce. It does get scratches just like any leather would, but it is highly resistant and it's renowned for its durability, but it's also renowned for it's stability. So what I mean by that is that even if you use this bag and after years of use, it will still maintain its structure and lines, unlike some of the other leathers that Hermes produce. So that makes the Epsom a very popular and very sought after leather in their bags for people who like a structured look in what they are carrying. I myself actually adore a structured look, and I think that it's a little bit more dressy than the retourne. So I'll explain the difference. So this is a cellier version of a bag, and cellier means that the stitching is on the outside, and on retourne the stitching is on the inside, and you will see the piping externally. So that's the difference between retourne and this one, which is cellier. So another piece of information about this bag is that the hardware is palladium. So all of Hermes hardwares are plated in whichever metal colour that they are. So this particular bag is palladium hardware, so it's plated in palladium. If it was gold, it would be plated in gold. I'm going to tell you what I managed to fit in this Mini Kelly today. So first of all, and very importantly, I know for everybody, is that they can fit a phone in their bag. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this is a smaller version of the most popular phones that are out at the moment. It's definitely, the bag is definitely not big enough to fit a large phone inside. So I'm just going to show you how that fits in. So it fits in with quite a bit of room to spare. This happens to be an iPhone 7, so it is an older model, but it's the only small phone that we had in store. So if you know the dimensions of your phone in comparison to the iPhone 7, then you can figure that one out. I also managed to fit in my car key and my house key. I did have to take the immobilizer section off the back to get it in because I didn't want to damage the bag. So that's the two, to me, these are very important. What woman or whoever it is that wants to use a bag can live without using a lip gloss or some kind of lip balm in their bag? This does fit. And then last but not least, I managed to fit a reasonably good sized card holder. And this card holder holds quite a few cards and a bit of money. But bear in mind, the more you have in this, the harder it's going to fit into the bag itself. So it would be very minimal and very light things that you would need to carry. Now, normally I carry a huge wallet. I've got a bifolding wallet and I have this with me all the time. Now, if I knew that I was using a Mini Kelly, I would have to transfer my items from my big wallet to my little wallet to make sure that they would fit in. I also tried to fit in my business cards, and unfortunately this little business card holder didn't fit, which for me is a little bit of an issue. But then I thought to myself, perhaps I could take some of these out, put them in my card holder with my bank cards and a little bit of cash so that I'm not carrying too much, and I've still got most of the essentials that I need for a day or an evening out. So one of the things that I just wanted to touch upon very briefly is what comes inside your box. So you have your box with your tissue and your little pillow. They call it a pillow. It's just tissue paper folded. You also have a dust bag to store your bag in. This is very important. You will also get a mini dust bag that has a strap in. That's what comes with a Kelly Mini. But if you had a Kelly that was larger, you would also get another mini dust bag that would have your lock, keys and cloche in. You will get a booklet and the carry envelope for your booklet. You will also, on top of that, and is very important, your Hermes receipt. So these are very important things. And a lot of people like to collect their ribbons. As you can see, this upside down. So as you can see, it has the Hermes logo and the name stamped on there. Keeping your box is very important. So keeping your Hermes box is actually quite an important thing to have. We have a video on how to put your bag to sleep or to bed, however you want to put it, and it's quite good practice to do this when you have such an expensive piece of fashion that you've forked out for. So you can also have a look at that video on how to take care of your bag, putting it to sleep. I also wanted to show you a comparison of the Mini Kelly and the Kelly 25, and as you can see, it is considerably larger than the Mini Kelly. So the Mini Kelly, as I said, is 20 centimeters from here to here, and the Kelly 25 is 25 centimeters from here to here. So the difference of 5 centimeters across the bottom panel actually makes a huge difference. I would say that this bag is at least twice to 3 times the size of the Mini Kelly in volume. That means in what you can fit inside is considerably larger, but we all know that the Mini Kelly is the cutest, one of the cutest Hermes bags that they make. So it can be forgiven for its lack of space in what it makes up for in fashion.